the fact of the matter is that Disney's remit was always a big family film, for all ages, and Mowgli is certainly not that. It's a PG-13. It is darker in its tone. It's live action. We shot on locations in South Africa and on sets that we built here. It's not a CG environment world, and we used performance capture, which is the most important thing. And it's very much a Mowgli-centric story. It's actually quite a complex psychological and emotional journey for this young child. It's almost an adult's role in a young boy's search for his identity. It's about growing up, believing to be being part of a culture and a society and a way of being with its rules and laws in the jungle, and then realizing, much like Caesar in many ways actually, that he's not part of that, and he has to assimilate into the world of man and negotiate the rules and customs of both worlds and finally come up with a moral compass that is his own. It's tonally much closer to Rudyard Kipling's book. It of course doesn't have songs. It's not that sort of family in a way, and it crucially had the actors playing the animals are very present in the performances, so you can actually see their facial expressions in, for instance, Christian Bale's Bagheera. You will see Christian Bale's facial expressions there because we used that process, and emotionally it feels, which is Mowgli's emotional journey. All the characters that contribute to his journey and the relationship to him are very they're grounded in a kind of authenticity and reality and a historical context too. I mean, ours is set in India, very firmly set in India at the turn of the century, and also Kipling's journey. He grew up as a child in India until he was about 6 years old, and then was taken away and put in a boarding house in England with a relative that didn't treat him very well at all. He was sort of abused to a certain extent, and was terribly, terribly unhappy, and longed and wished for his childhood to be restored and to go back to India. So there is a lot of that sense of this split identity, which is in the fabric of the book actually. That comes from his real life, which is very much about sort of played through the eyes of our Mowgli.